What's going on YouTube? Attorney Tom here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about non-fungible tokens. What are they? How they work? Are they legal? There's been a ton of news recently about NFTs. Logan Paul sold an NFT for $3 million, I think. And so there's a lot of buzz going around the internet community about NFTs, and I've seen some questionable advice. So I thought I'd make this video to express what an NFT is and kind of examine the legalities of it. But before we begin, can you please do me a favor and hit the like button? It means a lot. Every time you hit the like button, it pushes the video out to more people so our community continues to grow. We just recently hit 140,000 followers. That is crazy. And as a reward for hitting the like button, here's a cute photo. Aww. Okay, jumping right into it. What is an NFT, a non-fungible token? In order to understand what an NFT is, we first have to understand what an FT or fungible token is. Fungible tokens are tokens in which they can replace by an equal part or quantity, meaning they can be exchanged for an identical item. Let me give you an example. Let's take Bitcoin, which is a fungible token. I can take half a Bitcoin from my pile, half a Bitcoin from my friend's pile, put them in a wallet together, and make one full Bitcoin. And even though the two halves of the Bitcoin were separate, they can combine because they are fungible. Conversely, non-fungible tokens, NFTs, are tokens which cannot be exchanged. They don't have an equal counterpart value. Each token is unique. A tangible world example between fungible and non-fungible would be like fiat money, where I have two separate dollar bills, but any of these bills can be exchanged or traded for $1. It doesn't matter which exact bill I use. That would be fungible. And a non-fungible item would be a painting, like the Mona Lisa. There's only one of them. Also, another difference between non-fungible and fungible tokens is that fungible tokens can be broken down. You can have one Bitcoin and pay somebody a quarter of a Bitcoin, a tenth of a Bitcoin, a millionth of a Bitcoin. You can break it down. Non-fungible tokens cannot do that. You either transfer the entire non-fungible coin or nothing. Now that we understand what a non-fungible token is, what's the purpose of it? What are the uses for non-fungible tokens? Well, non-fungible tokens to date have been used in things like video games or the meme economy. A video game example would be like custom skins or weapons in video games. It is a non-fungible token. The non-fungible token is transferred to the video game player and they get a unique item to use in their video game that only they have. That is an NFT. And also in the quote-unquote meme economy, we're starting to see NFTs really take off. Digital art is being sold in NFTs, meaning I could own a meme that nobody else owns. And while those applications are fun, it is probably just the beginning. NFTs have a huge potential to change how we do business. NFTs have the potential to affect both tangible items and non-tangible items. For non-tangible items, think of intellectual property. And to be totally crass, NFTs could totally reshape how we define ownership. For instance, a title to a house. If I bought a house and I assigned the title of the house to an NFT, you can assume that whoever owns that NFT coin is the owner of the house. So if I transfer that NFT coin to somebody, they are now the owner of the house. This negates any issues with the title system because oftentimes in the world of real estate, you have people fighting over who has title to the house. With NFTs, that wouldn't be an issue because it would be the person who owns the coin. And for non-tangible things, think of like intellectual property or patents. You could assign a patent to an NFT and whoever owns the NFT patent coin owns the patent. And the list goes on and on. You can add in physical documents or records into NFTs. These are unique identifiers that only exist in one place on the NFT. They can't be duplicated. So in theory, it negates a whole bunch of issues that we run into all the time. I mean, just think about this voting. What if we ran voting through a non-fungible token? Every single person was assigned an NFT individual to your person, and that's how you voted. There'd be no issue of any voting fraud or duplicates or whatever because everything would just run through an NFT. It just helps clarify the system. Now let's get into the legal aspect of it. NFTs aren't fungible and there's no real financial asset class or vehicle that they're associated with as of now. So if you're interested in creating a token, you have to take into consideration a lot of things. What rights does the holder of the NFT have? Does that holder have value over anybody else? Do they have rights to perform actions above anybody else? Will the NFT be treated as a security? Will the NFT holders have profits or dividends? Is the token even transferable? Can somebody move the token to somebody else? And I'm gonna give you the most lawyer answer ever. I clickbaited you because nobody really knows how this is gonna play out. These asset classes are not developed yet. So the closest analogy I could give is an NFT is probably a shot in the dark. It's a scramble. Nobody knows where it's gonna land. If I make an NFT for real estate, it will probably just be treated as real estate, right? But when you get into the gray areas of NFTs for video game skins, but that video game skin is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, and yes, that happens. Is that property? How do you classify the gains on that? Do you just treat it as a typical capital gains? If multiple people are investing into one NFT, is there a securities issue? What I'm trying to tell you is nobody really knows what's going on. So if you get involved in NFTs, please be very careful. I would consult with a lawyer. Hey y'all, and I hope you take what I say with a little bit of sincerity. I'm not trying to get security crypto business as of now. And also, if you're on my channel all the time, I try to give you information so you don't need a jerkwad lawyer like me. I'm trying to help you as much as I can, but sometimes there's no way around it. If you decide to invest serious money in NFTs, I would definitely consult with a lawyer because it's probably going to be a case-by-case basis on how that NFT is classified, at least until we get some further regulation on the matter. Okay, y'all, that's it for today's video. If you have any questions, please make sure to ask them in the comments below. And please remember to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel if you want to be a part of this community. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all later.